Now it's time for Conservation Station. We take a look at where our hunting and fishing money goes and exactly how it helps the wildlife. All right, here we are today at the Bennington Fish Hatchery in Bennington, Vermont. It's part of our fish stocking program and how we take care, manage, and raise our fish. You guys basically take the money raised from licensed sales from fishing,
right,
and it goes right back in 100% to the rivers.
Absolutely.
That's
The money from licensed sales combined with the Pittman Robertson money, matching money that you referred to earlier, and it goes right back in. We have a product here that you can see go back into the environment.
Yeah.
And anybody's eligible, anybody that buys a fishing license is eligible to go out
and enjoy it.
Absolutely. There's the two-year-old program, or the trophy fish program, trophy trout program, where those fish stay an additional year, and we try to get those 16 to 18 inches.
Wow, that's pretty cool. And that's part of the reason we have such great fishing in Vermont.
Yeah, and that program has become more popular over the past several years. Even 6 years ago, we only grew about 500 of the two-year-olds, and now we're up to 10,000. Most of the fish we raise here at the Bennington Fish Hatchery are for the put and take program, where we put the fish in the water and we expect the anglers to take the fish back out.
Saving, protecting, and restoring habitat, which
right,
is exactly where our money should go.
Right. These are actually brook trout fry. They hatched about a week ago. When they hatch, they have a yolk sac on their belly that they'll actually feed themselves off of.
Wow.
For a week to 10 days, depending on water temperature. And then once they absorb that yolk sac, they swim to the surface because they become buoyant and swim to the surface, and that's when we know to start feeding them.
Wow, that's kind of cool. And it's kind of ironic they're called fry, don't you think?
Yeah. This is what we call starter diet. It's a trout and salmon diet, primarily made out of fish meal and soybeans. It's 55% protein and 15% fat, so it's a very high energy diet.
How many fish hatcheries do we have in the state of Vermont?
There are 5 state fish hatcheries and 2 federal fish hatcheries.
And that's all over everything? What are those for specifically?
The great blue heron, that's our #1 problem here. We have had as many as 30 great blue herons here at one time. Great blue heron can eat 10 pounds of fish a day. And when we first moved these fish out into these ponds, they're averaging about 10 fish to the pound. So at 10 fish to the pound, 10 pounds a day, one heron could eat 100 fish. We've had as many as 60,000 fish be consumed by herons over the course of 1 year. As many as 20% of one pond has disappeared to herons.
Boy, there's a lot to this actually, a lot more than people would think.
There's a lot more to it than people realize. We get about 3,500 to 4,000 visitors through the fish hatchery here alone each summer. And a lot of those are families. I don't know how many people I've had come in and say, geez, I remember coming here with my father or my grandfather, now I'm bringing my kids here. I think it's a great activity for families to get out and do. It's a great way to spend time together, to bond, and spend time outdoors.
Right.
And you don't have to be rich. That's one of the great things about fishing. Kids under 16 fish for free. A fishing license in Vermont is really very inexpensive for the amount of hours you can fish. Not only can you fish during the summertime, but if you so desire, you can go out in the middle of winter and fish for through the ice.
Sure.
So there's really no excuse or time of the year that you can't get out with your family and spend time fishing.
I bet you've never seen a white trout before, or an albino trout, but they have some here at the Bennington Fish Culture Station. Come on down and check them out.